What's up everybody, it's your host CLERICDRAGOON, and in today's video guys, I'm going to be looking at the heavy hopper attack. And that is, you're going, Dragoon, what is a heavy hopper attack? It is a attack that has 4 golems tanking your push into the base. We're going to take a look at this. Now most heavy hoppers have 4 jump spells and do not utilize rage or heal. But this particular attack did utilize rage and heal. And it went pretty well. Like the thing is, typically with a heavy hopper, the golems are going to tank you all the way through the base. So there's no need for spells. But with this particular attack, and also another thing about the heavy hopper is you separate your queen on one side with the bowlers and the king on the other. But in this attack, Theana actually funneled them all together. So that's why there was only 2 jumps here. It was a really well thought out attack here, and very pretty. Yes, I used that word, pretty. It was pretty, guys. I see a lot of attacks, and I do enjoy seeing some of these style of attacks. They are different and innovative, and I do enjoy that. So right here, as you can see, one of the golems is already melted at this point. So the entry is turned into a stone, basically, a stoned entry. This guy has decided to... Oh, he's redirecting. That's good. I was going to say he decided to blow the funnel, but he has redirected. Everything's going in at this point. Like I was saying, Theana has funneled everything to the center, and that's going to give him a push, more of a solid push into the base. But unfortunately, there are 2 golems have went off to the side, and that is an unfortunate thing because he has no tanking now for his core shot with the bowlers. So he's used a rage and a heal to keep the bowlers up, and that is going to work. Now these back and hogs are coming in a timely manner, and he's got just enough to trickle them in as the defenses are looking at the core shot. But now the hogs are unprotected, and they just got to go toe to toe with the defenses because the core shot is over here to the side beating on walls. But as you can see, the hogs win and the base defenses lose. So this is an excellent attacking method. I'm really starting to dig it, and it's starting to be utilized enough to where I can bring you guys a video for it. So let's move on to the next heavy hopper. Now look at this base. You're going to see how much this attack makes sense once he starts it. Like, just check it out. I was amazed at his thought process in breaking down this base. Obviously, guys, with this type of attack, you got to know what type of base this works for. 2 jump spells need to get you through a lot of this base. And this base probably, when it comes to air and a lot of other attacking styles, you wouldn't be able to get to the queen. But with this attack, the queen is going down. And look at this, it's surrounded right now. He's broke in to the first layer of walls, and you can already see where he's going to drop that next jump. And there it is. That's going to give him the center cross in the middle of this base. And then the next jump is going to be obviously out of it. So there's the rage. Look at that. Plenty of value here. The king is getting targeted though by the bows. Next jump right there. Bowlers are almost down though. They got hit hard. King's ability at this point, but now as he's entering the last of the base here comes the hogs. And that bomb tower is going to hurt those hogs, but it doesn't matter at this point. He's still got tanking. He's still got a bowler up. His queen is up. She's not even phased. He's got a couple of more hogs here, guys, and they're going to come in on that last archer tower, and that will be a wrap. Boom. It's down, and I'm going to speed it up because it's just clean up at this point. And you can see this attack will work if your base, if you can get through at least 75% of the base with those 2 jumps, this is an attack that you need to look at. Let's take a look at a few other examples. Alright guys, and I got another heavy hopper attack right here by Bexy. Now I love seeing this attack. I don't know if I'm going to make a video just about this one or if I'm just going to put it as a video extra, because it's really hard to see this one. There's only a few specialists of this attack. Trickett is one of them, Bexy's one of them, but I don't see it all the time. It's definitely one that you got to get used to and you got to have some patience with, because your hogs are just an afterthought at the back end of this hobo. They really are not the most important part. So you got to be patient in their deployment. And I know a lot of people say, Dragoon, this is an avalanche, it's 4 golems. No, avalanche moves differently around the base. The way this goes in with the golems all tanking up front, it is a heavy hopper. So here we go, everything's moving in, all the golems are accounted for, and at this point he's just looking for a huge explosion in the core from his bowlers. And if these if these golems tank well, he's gonna get that. And there's that CC Lava Hound, tied up the queen just a bit, not much. And look at these bowlers, are doing great work here. Now the queen and the bowlers are going to engage. No, the queen is going to have to get the expos down. The queen is doing her job. And here comes the hogs, and look how the hogs are being used to get the stragglers, guys. The things, the defenses on the outside. And look at this, look at this. Queen's ability has been used, and that's a wrap, guys. Once he knew, Bexy knew that this base was a wrap once she hit that ability on the queen. It is over. I'm going to speed it up because this base is done. Look at that bowler, that giant. Oh my god, what is he doing? He's just running around in circles. Great job, Bexy. Excellent attack. Alright, and this next attack falls in that category of, I don't know, it kind of looks like a heavy hopper, but it's got balloons in it instead of hogs. So you could go a heavy hopper low, or I don't know, we could even call it a shady low. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to show it to you guys. Creativity and attacks is really awesome, and it's something I would really love to see. And as you can see here, right now, it's pretty much standard. It's standard funnel. He's just making it's larger, obviously, because you got 4 golems tanking. And right here, I'm sure there's going to be some bowlers in the CC. Thus, you have all these golems, and you got the bowlers to kind of help you move along. And right here they come. And he just needs to get the 4 ADs down. And basically, he's just trying to get the ADs, and then he's gonna like loon the back defenses. So right here, he's got 3 almost down. There's 3, but he did miss this one over here. Unfortunately, his bowlers did not get it. Here they go. They're gonna get it now. And he's just got to play his abilities right here. So he had to use the queen there. And now the bow is locked on to the golem. That is great. The golem is tanking. Here comes the balloons. I love it. He didn't even use the wall breakers, guys. He had 6 wall breakers. Not quite sure what's going on there, unless he wants to break them out. He may use them on this back end. He may swag them. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to speed it up just to level 2 here, because times 2, because there ain't nothing going to survive here. And let's move it to 4. He's still got those wall breakers. Here they come. He broke them on that wall. That's awesome. So it's a great attack, Shady. Very creative, man. Alright guys, and this last heavy hopper attack is definitely a hybrid of the hopper attack. It has the 4 golems tanking. It has 3 jump spells instead of 4 typically that you see in this attacking method. But it does not have any back-end hogs. it has a few balloons, and it has a ton of wizards. So pretty much every bit of this attack is all up front on the kill squad. So let's take a look at this and see how it goes. Now there are CC bowlers, so it's going to have that part of the attack, and that's going to get the range and the punch into the core that's needed. Right here he's got a stone entry lined up, but as you'll see here in a minute, he's going to lose one of those golems, and it's going to go off to the side, and so you'll only have a shattered entry at this point. Here comes the bowlers. CC pull. Next jump down with the poison. Here comes the next jump. And right now he's going to have to heal those bowlers, keep them up, make sure that they're doing work, and there he goes. So Rooster's doing a real great job. There's this fourth golem down here at the bottom. He's got these wizards being tanked by it, so he's just hoping they can kind of pick off the outside defenses as the golem is being, or as the golem is tanking. So the core punch is going quite well. And at this point, Rooster's looking okay, but his bowlers have veered off, and they're going to get picked off. Now he's bringing in balloons here to help out, but I'm not sure they're going to last long under a Tesla farm. But he just kind of helped out a little bit. The bowlers came back in. King is tanking. I think the golems are all shredded. The queen is finally coming back in, but the core punch is gone. So at this point, the queen's ability has been used, and she is going to come in and clean up the rest of these defenses. She's got plenty of health, and there is no fear. The queen is here. Great job, Rooster. Excellent attack. It got a little scary in the end, but you pulled it out. Excellent planning and excellent work. Love this hybrid already of the heavy hopper. And guys, if you haven't tried this attack, or you know, the normal heavy hoppers with back-end hogs, I would suggest that you definitely do this in friendly challenges first. This attack is an attack of feel, and you kind of feel it out as you go along, and so it could take a little bit of time for adjustment on how it works. It's a little slow, and it's a little bit different than what you're used to. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching these great replays of these awesome heavy hopper attacks. And with that being said, guys, I am out of here.